And hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime. Good to see you, Ice Pick. Good to see you, Dari. Mike, IAL93. Welcome. First time chat. Good to see you. Good to see you, Kaiju. It's Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and it's another fucking scorcher right now. But apparently, it's going to start dying down tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's gonna be in the high 70s, but it's going to rain. So at least the heat wave's going to be ending tonight, at least for this particular week. So I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully you guys are all like staying cool, staying hydrated. It's just been hot all day. Though today it wasn't as hot as it was like the other day, but like it's really like I'm noticing that my skin's getting a bit like more tan lines and all that, even though I already have tan skin, but it's getting darker. Not only that, but also I've been noticing that I've been getting like some rashes around like my arms every now and then because of the fucking sun. It's too much. I gotta get some sunscreen soon. I gotta get some sunscreen because like the sun is just ridiculously hot right now. I had to go out today just to get some stuff, and especially I had to take my mom out to her foot doctor appointment, but she's fine. She's fine. Still making sure that she's taken care of. So, yeah. Also, shout outs to New York. Fucking did it. Got the right outcome for last night, but we'll see what we can do in November because I do not want New York to be a fucking shit show for the rest of this fucking year. But anyway, we got a schedule change. So we got a schedule change going on because I forgot something. Tomorrow's the fucking Capcom spotlight. So I'm watching that tomorrow. We're doing Trails tonight and then Fortune Street Madness afterwards at around 8:30. But we're going to do the Capcom spotlight tomorrow. I honestly forgot about that. So I'm going to watch that. And then we're going to do a little Street Fighter. Want to do some online matches. Because I haven't actually done Street Fighter Online since last year when I actually played it on Steam. But I'm going to do some online because it's cross-platform multiplayer. So I can at least play some Street Fighter Online for a little while. Before Mario Kart World. And then we do have the single-player World Tour mode this Friday. And then Sunday is Mario Kart World Sunday Night Open that we're going to watch coming to America later that night. So it's going to be a short stream then. But yeah, so right now it's just fucking hot. And I'm trying to fucking stay cool even with the AC. The heat still lingers into this fucking place. This building sucks. But what can you do, really? Like, and I can't afford to move out right now. And if I were to move out, my mom will have to find somewhere to go because she won't be able to stay here due to the fact that it's a 2-bedroom apartment. But we'll have to figure it all out. But yeah. Apparently, they're doing casting for Street Fighter 6 still. Not Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter, the new movie coming out. Apparently Curtis Jackson or 50 Cent is going to be Balrog. Not sure how I feel about that. But then again, at the same time, fucking, out of all the casting so far for that movie, the one that I do not agree with whatsoever, because I don't know how the fuck they're gonna make this shit fucking work. Fucking apparently they casted Roman Reigns as Akuma. And apparently Jason Momoa's in the movie, but I don't even know who he's gonna be. Are they gonna make him Honda? If they fucking bring Jean-Claude Van Damme back in this movie, it'll be ridiculous. It'll be funny at least. Let me actually see who they have for casting. Street Fighter 2026 movie cast. Wait, Nathan Jones? The same Nathan Jones that used to wrestle in WWE? Or is that something else? Let's see. Wait, Jason Momoa is Blanca? I thought he was gonna be Hondo. No, Jason Momoa is gonna be Blanca. Kalina Liang is Chun-Li. She's a relatively unknown casting, but I hope she gets the job done. Ken is going to be let's see. Noah Centineo. Let me see what he's done. He was in the Disney Channel series Austin Alley, The Fosters, The Recruit. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but he's gonna be Ken. Hey, Caitlin, 50 Cent. Yes, 50 fucking Cent is gonna be Balrog. That's I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. I honestly do not know how to feel about that. I wonder who the fuck they're gonna get to be Bison. I wonder who they're gonna get to be Cammy. What do you miss? We're talking about the Street Fighter movie casting for a bit. So the Street Fighter movie casting, sorry, my sister came back home, so I was chilling with her. Nice. So I just find it funny how like we got 50 Cent cast in the movie. Like fucking apparently Jason Momoa is gonna be Blanca. Roman Reigns is Akuma, which I honestly do not understand that. 50 Cent's Balrog. Yeah, 50 Cent's gonna be Balrog. I'm trying to think of who should be DJ. I honestly don't know who should be DJ. Who they get to be Sakura? I don't even know Sakura will be in this movie. I have this feeling that this is gonna be Street Fighter 2 adaptation. The thing about that ice pick is that he actually and then when he found out about him, he was actually honored. I've actually read that he actually would have sued back in 1991. Well, because his mentality back then was different compared to how it would be much later. But he actually admitted he would have sued. And that would have been coming after his loss back then, because he had that major upset to James Buster Douglas. So because that was a loss that nobody saw coming back then. People expected him to have won that match, but the fact that he lost, which funny enough, Nintendo was the Yakuza character. No, but for James Buster Douglas, yeah, because Sega actually made a game for him after that. Well, you know what I remember? I remember that Nintendo was just letting the contract lapse. They didn't want to renew it. But then they watched that match, and then that cemented the decision to not renew the contract. That they felt like, well, that settles it. We're glad we did not renew the contract for Punch-Out. And that's why, and it wasn't the exact reason, but there were a couple other reasons, but that was a big, but that big thing was, I remember him, yes. Gary Buster Holmes. There was, but as far as it goes, what can I say? Oh yeah, he would have sued back in 1991 because he would have wanted the money. And there was a very strong chance he would have won. There was a very strong chance he could have won that fucking fight. But yeah, Caitlin, I don't know like how I feel about 50 Cent, but I just find that funny. I think that like I haven't really seen any of his movies. I've only watched his music videos and that's it. Or when he guest starred in TV shows. Like I know he guest starred in The Simpsons. Didn't he have his own show at one point? I forgot what show it was that he had, but I believe he had his own show at one point. But yeah. Hold on a moment. Yeah. Sorry, it's just that my mom was calling, which Anyway, but yeah, I don't know how this movie's gonna be like. I have no. I hope it's gonna be decent. Because the movie's coming out next year. It's supposedly set for March 20th, 2026. So, and it's from Legendary Entertainment. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Power. Oh, that was his show. Oh, yeah. I've never actually watched it. Like, I didn't like again. The only mediums I've seen regarding 50 Cent were whatever show that he's guest starred on. But I've never went out of my way to watch any of his shows or movies that he appeared in. But that's really about it. All right, so let's load this up. But we'll see how the movie will be. I hope it's at least somewhat decent. Because I will not watch The Legend of Chun-Li. That one I heard sucked. Alright, let me move this to the screen right here. So far, we're about to do chapter 4, like the start of it. I've actually managed to... I actually managed to stay up till like 1 in the morning. Oh, it did suck? I'm not surprised. But yeah, Caitlin, we made it to chapter 4. Chloe, this way. We're finally off the urban scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Gransel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh. But what about you? I'll hold off the enemy here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I'll stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady, forgive my impertinence, but you are paramount of importance to me. Oh, by the way, Icepick, real quick, when you stepped out, I mentioned that I had a schedule change. I don't know if you've seen it before you stepped out, but I forgot that tomorrow was the Capcom presentation, which starts at 6. So I'm gonna watch that. So I'm gonna be streaming that live. And then I'm gonna do some Street Fighter Online matches before Mario Kart starts. So that's a schedule change. Because I honestly forgot that the Capcom thing was tomorrow. I actually thought it was next week. I will guard you with my life. And I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia, but please, promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now, please hurry. Sieg, look after her for me. I even got a decent chuckle out of the Legend of Chun-Li, even if it didn't make sense. Well, now, they finally caught up. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Siege. Squee! I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. I can't better just leave her. Spree! Thank you. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Rain. Is it now when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. Uh-oh. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight. Oh. Why fancy meeting you here? Chloe Rins enrolled in the social studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. A dark cloud looms over the Royal City, and yet it signals it's a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You're such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion, have you come all this way, all the long roads for the Imperial capital, just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I had to follow your stupid ass all over Idios' damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? See, I said it right, Olivier. No. All right, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Oh, boy. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah. Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer Guilds until about a month ago. Oh. Over the past several months, all the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attack, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull it off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while. Right when, that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and it would seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if that man we're after isn't... If the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected, a lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they would put on a grand performance. Final chapter, Turmoil in the Royal City. Alright. So you were able to get the professor out safely, and you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for a god. If you really want to express your gratitude, I suggest you direct it towards him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in the God. Does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Gransel, however. He means to use that black ornament, that thing he called the gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him. Unlikely as it sounds. Kalika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Gransel, given the current climate? Whew. There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I advise you to go there before a full investigation has begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed. Which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck in your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Excuse me. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around, so I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Gransel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, it's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild. Good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would, please. 2 to Gransel. Right. Yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes. You now have a guaranteed seats on the Gransel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Recommendation. Well, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kalika. Rank advancement to the 3rd class. Thank you for everything. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Ideas keep you. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Just my mom really needed me for something for a minute. Hey, Ishkan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Apparently, I still can't do. I can't finish the product testing yet. Actually, hold up. Let me see if I can now. Just fighting through this last day of the heat wave, yeah. It's just been feeling like fucking hell. And I don't even know what hell feels like. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's still not finished yet. So I'm about to list this as failure to complete. I'm sorry. It was a job I didn't put everything into it like I should have. Should be able to do something with the minimal data I have. It'll be alright. I hope you enjoy the final product when it's released. Well, then that means that it is failed. Hey, Derek. Hell in a Shell, that's next WWE event. Oh, God. Texas already hot by the start of June. Good thing I got the curtains and the blinders. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's... So now we gotta go, oh, no, we gotta go this way. Alright, so unfortunately, like, instead of that quest being a success, it's now failure, so... We'll have to check in. Hello there! I heard from Kalika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Alright, let's go and get ready to board. There's a cat. Antoine! Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why you did what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening. I think it's plain dumb. Oh, well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Hey, there you are. It's Gustav. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers, so I just want to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tita was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Gransel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bag, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. Sounds like fun. Hey, you two. Well, if it ain't Gerald, what's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group, which means that the ship that's bound for Gransel is being held up in Rouen. Apparently, a military guard ship is coming here from Leiston Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to customers, which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, and they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Aw, man, and it's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship, too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Oh, so much for travel on an airship. First, we should stop by the reception desk. Yeah. Right. Hey, it's you. I told you before I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you just wait at the Bracer Guild. Actually, there's been a slight change of plan. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go, bye. Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Oh, shit. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Okay, alright. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be just fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have the time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Gransel, right? Right. And the Sanctium Gate is to the north, along the Ritter roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Gransel. And away we go. Let me see if there's anything new here. Alright, well. I'm gonna take the craft shoes. Actually, no, I think I have it in the inventory. So I can just equip. Let's buy some stuff real quick. All right, we'll save the rest of our money for when we go into the town. All right, so we need to go south. No, we don't want to go there. Oh, we gotta go to Ritter. This way. All right, so we gotta go this. We're on the right track. We just gotta get there. Yeah, we want to go this way. They're already, because I know for a fact that they're already looking for the Professor, Tita, and Agat. They have no idea that we're involved. At least they don't know yet. So this is the second Sanctum Gate. It looks like a lot like the Garoon Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg Wall completely surrounds the Gransel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'll take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you can climb up to the top and check out the view. So you're planning to get up there and spread along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together, just the two of us, and just talk about whatever. Huh? Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Gransel. Okay, maybe it's just me. Are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Hello, welcome to the Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the capital. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you. Please sign here. Estelle Joshua filled out the paperwork. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway? A what? A date? Something like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Stell, you seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. You okay? You want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see a martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. A tournament arc. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now. Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they already started preliminaries, it'd be impossible for you to get in. We got a job to finish too, don't forget. You just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Is something wrong? That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice it because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? Nope, not a problem exactly. Geez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, but that's alright. We do need to get to the capital. Is that so? The capital. May I ask the nature of your business in the capital? What? Well, we got a job. What kind of job? The professor, No. I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have been revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation. What? What? That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Segenheim. You can't be serious. Why do... Ah, there you are. Huh? Why, I've been waiting for you. If you finish your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. And since we hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I am Specialist of Archaeology, Professor Alba. I am from North Ambria State, and I am here in Liberal for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Gransel History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see. Then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two? Well, the bracers, they saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua, Estelle? Yes, that's it. All right. Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. He really saved their asses there. I swear, I'm gonna get wrinkles if there's any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I hope you catch on a little bit quicker, though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack. It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah. Can you believe that? I swear. Every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Oof. Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done. I expected you to do well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we've met. I'm happy to see I was right. We don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But, Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues, especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very, very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind, then we'd be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. And now we move. Let me save while we move. Hey, you there. Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Herbivore Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Gransel. We just recently came here by the way of the Sangheim Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone wants to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second. What's the Herbivore Villa? It's a small place to rest, where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army is using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Okay. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldiers said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Stell, you really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence, what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. Oh, alright, you kids are no fun. Alright, let's go this way. I wanna go this way first. I wanna check out this gate over here. Get him out of there.
You win.
Go, 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 go. Surprise attack.
We're good to go.
How many chapters in this game? Apparently 4, plus the prologue. Because apparently this is the final chapter of the game. So, wait. So there's a fork. We can go to Gransel City from here. Or we can go to the Garoon Gate. We'll go this way. But yeah, like, I'm enjoying this game. No, it's not gonna be the finale tonight, no. Because we got Fortune Street tonight. But we'll finish the game up sometime next week. So tonight is gonna be just a short stream for this game. Let me talk to this person. Oh, and there's the epilogue? Okay. With security being heightened, all training has been canceled. The Groom Gate has a number of veteran soldiers working here, so we're not worried. I have a question though. For I still have game requests from people who have not been a part of these streams for years. Should I rescind those requests or still keep them anyway? Good work making it all the way up here. I give you this as a souvenir. Don't mind that it's a hand-me-down for me. Because of the size of this place, patrolling is one of the biggest challenges. Since all the tourists are concentrated in Royal City at the moment, this place is a bit more relaxed, but if one of the terrorists were among the tourists, we have no real way of knowing. It's a little scary. However, I am making it a point in which that if someone ever made requests in the past and they got banned from my streams, because it actually did happen, like I did ban somebody that made requests, then those requests are immediately rescinded. Because I feel like that there's really no point in keeping it if I wanted them out. I say you should ask them if they still care for the stream. If they don't answer, then yes. If they still care and they watch it, to keep it. Yeah. In the case of at least one of them, like I have no way to contacting them right now. So I'm mixed on it. The weather is so clear today, I can even see the Krone Range across the lake. In the center of the Liberal Kingdom sits Valeria Lake, and surrounding it are mountains and sea, which makes it for an outstanding view wherever you look. However, regardless, I'm still going to keep the Soul series though, because I eventually want to stream those games. The only ones that were not requested were Demon Souls and Bloodborne because of the fact that they know that I don't have a PlayStation. Maybe put out a call on social media, and if anyone replies, I'd say work it out with them, but otherwise you're good to cut them in my opinion. If they're not participating anyway, it doesn't matter if you end up streaming it or not. Yeah, that's 100% fair. That's where I'm at, but I'll see what they say. However, like, the one person that, like, just immediately, like, just vanished I'll probably just like rescind the request then. Huh? Aren't you're leaving Gransel? You aren't leaving Gransel, are you? Almost nobody goes to Roulette during the time martial arts competitions being held. Alright, we should go to Gransel. All the customers who were here earlier took off for Gransel. I guess I should get to cleaning while I can. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Though most of the requests are gonna be kept because, like, most of the people who requested are active, so... It was just only, like, 2 or 3 people. But I'll keep the Soul series because I would like to do them someday. But honestly, out of all of them, the main ones I want to do are Bloodborne, even though that wasn't one of the requests, and Elden Ring. But speaking of which, I recently bought another Crab's Treasure, so that's a future stream right there. If you do play Elden Ring on Switch, we should play together. Oh yes, we should, Caitlin. We'll figure that out. I need a release date on when the Switch 2 version of Elden Ring comes out, and it has the DLC too. Well, I know it has the one from last year. I don't know if it has the one from this year in there, but I definitely want to do something Elden Ring. Oh, that's a separate game? The one that came out this year? I see. They do have those rumors of Bloodborne PC still swirling, yeah. I know that the PS4 emulation scene has been working on it as well. Wow, the city's freaking huge. That used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Gransel Castle's just past the main road. That's where the queen lives. There's also the Gransel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. No matter how many times I see it, the city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger. Republican? Nah. But neither feels as elegant and refined as Gransel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh cool, Gransel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display here. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. And museums are awfully formal for my taste. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that's your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding, though I do think that checking out the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you excuse me... Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My mom just got in the room. She just wanted to, she was just asking about something. Thinking about it, how are we going to even get on an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and just saying hi. Alright, so let's go to the Orbital Factory. I want to see if we can add another slot. Oh, look at that. We have a lot. We should have more than enough right now. Slots. Let's look at... Alright, so Estelle's good. What about Joshua? He still has one more. There we go. Let's see what you got. Oh, HP 3? Oh, I got it. Oh, I don't have enough. But I definitely want HP 3, because that'll be great. Alright, let me get one of these. I'm gonna get this to Joshua. Alright, let's see. So we have attack 3 already, yeah. We just need HP 3. But I don't have enough separate for it. Oh, that'll be good. All quartz okay. Alright. I wonder if I could sell some of them to... Oh, aerial lightning? Yeah, some of these I don't have enough for. All right. Is there an action 2 on here? Let me see. There actually is, and I have enough for it. Good. Now over here, there's EP1. Let me try to get EP2. That will actually be good. I can't afford EP3 though. Wait, though, hold on. Let me go grab that. Yes. Excellent. If there was like another upgraded heal, that'd be great to have as well. Oh, freeze? Let me get that. Let me actually check that out. I'll probably just figure that out. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's move. I got what I needed. Let's go to the Bracer Guild. Well, actually, is this a weapon shop? Yeah, it is. Let's check it out for a moment. So I'm gonna have to sell stuff once I equip. Let's equip. Need to sell the other stuff. Buy. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Shop. Sell. There we go. Got what we needed. Let's go. Now we go to the Bracer Guild. May the fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you got. Right. We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Huh? Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle Joshua. Oh, Karma. Wow, fancy meeting you here. And yes, we've met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Shira, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Gransel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry, or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We gotta be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Alright. Must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament in the martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnon. I'm with the Gransel branch. Miss Kalinka got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. And then that's what they did. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You're the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him. Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. It is true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned. Yeah, he hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counterterrorism activities made it difficult for us to do our own jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I hope it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Eh? Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Oh boy. So that's what they do. They explain what they've learned in Weiston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What? What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richards actually controlled the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces? That's a little difficult to believe. But it is true. Talk with Kalika at the Zeiss branch, and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That's an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? Oh, no way. No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that the castle security won't be as tight? No. The queen is in danger? Probably, but I don't think it's because of that. That the letter would just get crumbled up? I think I'll go with that. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has a strong hold on Gransel Castle as he did on Leiston Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could potentially sneak in, like we did at Leiston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elnon. We'll let you know if we find anything. There are no requests. Alright, let's look around. There's another shop here. Oh, that's the inn. But we're not going there now. So let's go to there's the north block and there's the east block. Let's go north. Hotel Rodenbaum. Even when he is home, all he ever talks about are his hobbies. What kind of relationship is it when the two of us hardly ever see one another and only ever engage in small talk when we do? I'd normally be at work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly thrust a mandatory vacation on me all of a sudden. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I've just been fishing. Look at that. That's a huge castle. Wow, so that's Gransel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task, which means that I guess we'll have to talk to the soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Gransel Castle. Please state your business. Okay, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle? I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scares, yeah. Once the terrorists are caught, the tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning, though. Her Majesty hasn't been in the best health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to get to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us how court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, I'm seeing so. Anyway, yes, the castle's off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, who's seeing her to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy, on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say? What's that? Whoops, speak of the devil. You've got to be kidding me. Bah, I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want, whenever I want. Bah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena. By any chance was that? We know. Don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Great to see more trails here. Yep. I've been playing it for a couple of weeks now. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Gransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the Royal City after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was this the Grand Arena? I believe it was in the East Block. So back to the main road, then east. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Let me save before we move. I'm gonna quickly go to the hotel right here and rest. All right. This way. All right, so going north is the landing port, but that's not where we're going to right now. We gotta go to the arena. Just ahead is the Erebonian embassy. General public is prohibited from passing beyond this point. Official business only, I'm afraid. Is this the arena? Yep, it is. Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Sales are to the right. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? Actually, we're hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could. Oh, alright then. They're already more than halfway finished, though. Will that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 Mira. Wow, that's a lot. I heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some complications that made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Okay, that's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Ah, fucking fly. Show your tickets at the gate. Alright. Thanks. Everything seems to be in order. You may enter your discretion. Oh, wow. This room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the 2nd floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Spectators may use the stairwell through the either door to reach the audience seating. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at all these people. Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the prelims rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Oh, looks like they're starting up. Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside, Blue Team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment Team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. Huh? I thought the matches were one-on-one. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only, though. Northside, Red Team. Bracer Guild. Gransel Branch Team. Captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Curtis' team. Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. Alright, let's take a look at this. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin.
Ready. Fight!
Here we go.
By my art, become hard as steel. By my art, he's calming as ocean waves.
Ooh. Boom.
KO. You win.
KO. Winner is Kurt's team. Woohoo! Go Karna! That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team. Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had put off going to the castle. I like to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. Part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Whew, well, I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, would the remaining competitors step forward? Southside, blue team. Team Raven. Captain is Belden. Oh, wow. What are those guys doing here? Oh, yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Rouen. Ah, I see. The competition's open to the general public. Ah, they stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. Northside, red team. For the neighboring Calvert Republic, appearing alone is Zin. Oh, wow. Zin? Another familiar face. Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. Well, considering how large of a man he is, I think he's going to be fine. Zin will be competing in this prelim bout solo with no team to stand at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this a sight to behold. We all ask in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready?
Ready. Fight.
Begin.
KO.
KO. Winner is Zin. Yahoo! Goes in. Without showing what bracers are made of. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow. And over 3 days, the ultimate champions will be decided. Now we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunan. Ahem. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them. But I was here for the second half, and what I thought was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health. But I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her government duties to me, Dunan von Alsace, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you all enjoy tomorrow's No Holds Barred Battle Royal. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people. He probably just memorized something written by the Intelligence Division staff. Ah, yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Mira, but will also get a special gift from me. Your Grace, are you certain that this is wise? You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Gransel Castle, to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it'll be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel in advance. Hey Joshua, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes. It would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. It'll all be above board. That could give her the chance to get the message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking of something else? No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leading someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in the waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see. Karna's team came out from the North Gate, right? Right. If they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them. Would have been nice if we would have also got a chance to participate in the tournament. We gotta find the North... Oh, there we go. Karna! Hi, everyone. Congrats on making it through the preliminaries. Hey, it's New Kids. Oh, hey, guys. Yo, you here to watch the fights? Yeah, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though. Yeah, me neither. It's weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zin must be worried, though. Oh, you know Zin, too. I don't know if I say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. The immovable object. That's also the irresistible force. He apparently came to Liberal specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to team competition. And I'm betting that His Grace is the one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zen still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Okay. The Duke is a pain in the ass, no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say. Well. Maybe. Huh? What just happened? You all got this creepy serious look. No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zin in the later no-holds-barred fights? Well, Wait, what? Teaming up with him. Is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we got some wiggle room. There really are no other bracers available that we could ask. Charizard's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agat. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on general principle. Our chances of beating that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead, rather than what ifs. Find Zin before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should have plenty of time to register. 1 second. Sorry about that. Find Zin before the day's out. If he agrees to let you join him, you should have plenty of time to register. Okay. Oops. Listen to us go on. I hope you'll give this some serious thought. But for now, we have to go. Alright, newbies. Here's hoping we see you in the ring. What do you think, Estelle? That sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. Are you okay? Yeah. That's it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, almighty Idios, thank you so much for your bountiful favor. You're cracked. Think about it. We can be in the martial arts competition, and we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out that awesome castle, and be a part of that big final ultimate super duper intense battle royale. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, less made it into the final match. It would be nice to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though, assuming we even made it through, that is. Yeah, and think how awesome it would be if to win. Plus, we can't just leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team. Would you happen to have any idea what he actually is? Don't confuse the issue with the facts. Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? Let's go back to the guild and report into Elnon. He's also the one who's most likely to know where Zin is. I see. Yes. Zin requested the Bracer send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once. What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I think there's merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 Bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You need to even get the others involved unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zin? More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvard Republic's embassy. Gotcha. Makes sense since that's where he's from. The embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads to the door at the bar along the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, where are you 2 planning to stay while you're here? Well, we could stay in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the northern block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Ronenbaum. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Ransel branch can afford it. Well, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more. Nah, just the room's good by me. Very well, then. We accept your offer. I'll book your room, then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening, and someone will help you out. Everything's all lining up in place. We'll get to help out Zin in the tournament, and if we win, we'll be able to go ahead and get in the castle. Now I gotta go find the embassy. Is it in the East Block? Because over here is the arena. The people at the European embassy are all very upscale, upstanding people, with one notable exception, of course. Every time he goes and causes trouble, the parties involved all come complaining to me. Won't open. Yeah, the reason it won't open is because it's off limits. That's the History Museum. That's not a place to go to right now. Like, what about that bar that they mentioned? We should go there. Hold up, wait. Oh, that's the department store, but I don't want to go there yet. Let me go check that bar. Let's Sunny Bell in. Oh. Is that a piano? Yes. Not just a record eater. Sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, joy. It's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, eh? Yeah. I'm in kind of shock. And then he's doing his piano solo. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. That was a little number I call Amber Amour. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I have infused it with the power of love and devotion. And invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power. I take it all back. He's just a weirdo. Now I feel all dirty for letting that song get to me. Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the Royal City? I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens fall and tears are swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all. That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are. My dear Stell, how I missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shara supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here? About a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Shara and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. So it's all I could do to pull away from weeping, darling Shara, to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. Damn, what the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck, man? Ack. And then you figure you try your luck at drinking with Aina, right? But you didn't know about Aina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Shara's closest friends. Works the information desk at the Roland branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shara. Come now, dear Estelle. I never met this person you speak of, this Aina. Absolutely not. Maybe he has, but he's just denying it. You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashback much? And so begins the tale of Aina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Anyway, you come after completing your tour of surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhap you see something of interest? Well, we've seen lots of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum up in a few words. Fucking fly, ugh. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time. Oh, and may I inquire as to who it is you wish to find? His name's Zid. He's here from the Kalvar Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you met him? Ah, yes, I recall him. Large as a bear with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I have borne witness to his countenance on several occasions. Alas, today has yet to bear any signs of him. Question to people in chat. Have you ever met somebody who was like, about 7 foot or close to 7 foot? Because I don't think I have met them. I passed by multiple people but I've never actually like met or had a conversation with someone like significantly taller than me. I know people who are slightly taller than me because I'm 6 foot, but I know people, but I have never met somebody who was like really that tall. There was one person I recently met, and he was a Sephiroth cosplayer at PAX East. He was really tall. We wanted to recreate the like for the Smash trailer where Sephiroth was revealed. Recreate like where the moment where Sephiroth stabbed Mario, except he just basically had Mario hooked with his Masamune sword. But we didn't really get a chance to do that. But it would have been fun because we were doing a Smash Bros. The reason why is because we were doing a Smash Bros. Photo shoot during PAX. That would have been fun. That honestly would have been fun. Just to at least recreate some of those moments. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet. Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Then we shall proceed there once. How is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Please don't be so cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I wager. Dude, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. What are you trying to say? Well... Oh, yeah, what the? Sir, speak to me! No good, he's not waking up. Estelle, you know no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them. Especially not in public. It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage. It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay? Okay, so why is she mad at me? Wow. Alright. So now we gotta go to the embassy. He's not at the bar, so... I hope Norris has worked out her differences with her husband. Seems those two lovers are having some problems. She told me all about it during our trip to Bose. And I mean all about it. She's had a lot on her mind. It's that time of the year again. What do you mean by that? Alright, one moment. word of advice, always check up, like, if you're on amazing terms with your parents, check up on them, please. Just be there for them and cherish them. Because they'll be great. They'll be forever grateful for you. Because I do love my mom. When I came back to the landing port to pick up the mail, the Arceal was completely surrounded by soldiers. No idea what's going on and nobody seemed to be offering any answers. Oh, I already talked to this one. But yeah, I do love my mom. Oh, here he... I gotta find the Calvard one. So, that was the Erebonian one. So... Is it this? No, this is a department store. This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. What's your business here? We're looking for a person named Zit. May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zin, are you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap, he ain't a man, he's a grizzly. He is a pretty big fella, that's for sure. But he's real friendly once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can really count on. Like a big brother. Indeed. So, may we see him? Oh, yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning. Said he has some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament or some such thing. Meditate, huh? Man, he's not kidding around. Where do you think such a place he might be found? Well, when he left, he was headed for the Urban Scenic route. That old forest path has a feeling to it not unlike a park. And it being monster infested makes it a good training ground. The Urban Scenic route? Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find them. Roger that. Hang on. If you're going to the Urban Scenic route, there's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Urban Royal Villa. Oh, we heard about that place. I assume you're going to tell us that it's been commandeered for the anti-terror division, so locked down? Good guess. They can raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your backs. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So they're strict, huh? Strict is starting to get real old. Odd. Avoid it sounds good. Thank you for the information. Now let's go and find our gentle giant friend. Because I would like to have him team up. I would like to team up with him. He's tall, he's big, he's strong, but he has a good heart. Like, we did temporarily team up with him before.
Not now.
Whoa. Well, that caught me off guard. You know what? No, let me just... Get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Stupid fly. We'll go this way. Alright, so it's not that far.
That's that. It's move out.
Alright. Let's go. Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Let's go this way. The Urban Scenic Route. I like the paved route though. Through the forest. Neat stuff. I imagine the Ranselites have come here to stretch out and relax for a long time. I wonder just how long it's been here. Well, I guess it should come as no surprise that the Queen's land is so gorgeous, so I can't help feeling like we've got monsters lurking around. Nicely done. The monsters here seem to be stronger than those we fought on the way here. We're here to look for Zit, but don't let your guard down. This is apparently a very solid spot for training, so... But I hope you're doing good, John. What's their weakness? Oh! Good. Alright, let's look around. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, but that's to go to Royal Avenue. I don't want to go there now. Let's go right here. Knock him out. There's the old Cerulean Stone Monument. Let's try using this one. Ah, damn, that's not good. Attack him. Oh, he's frozen. That's actually good. There we go. Took him out. There's a chest here. Let me save real quick before we open it. Oh, let's fight them.
Ready. Fight!
Alright. Fuck. We're so close.
Ready.
Let's try again.
Fight.
All right, we got this.
KO. You win.
Let's go. Shield 3. All right, so let's go. What about this way? There's no Vermilion Stone Monument. Let's open this chest.
Ready. Fight.
Let's do it. There's only one left. Nice.
We're good to go.
KO. You win.
Let's go. Stellan Barrage. Yes. Defense 3. All right, let's go. This way. No. You heard that, right? I gave him over there. Let's go. Help me. Someone please help me. Yeah? Sister, it'll be alright. Stay back. It's too dangerous. Nice. Oh, that was pretty tough. You okay, sister? Yes, thank you. Who are you? We're the Bracer Guild. We heard you scream while we were looking for someone. I see. Are you okay? You don't look okay. Did you get hurt? No, thanks to you, I'm fine. I'm Sister Ellen. I perform my duties at Grand Soul Cathedral. Thank you so much for your help. You don't need to thank us. I must ask though, what is the clergy woman doing so far from Grand Soul without escort? Did no one accompany you? No, I came alone. Actually, we ran out of medicinal herbs from mixing at the cathedral. The shop was also out of stock, so I came here to pick some. That was seriously risky. There are monsters everywhere. But it's not always so. There used to be none to speak of. It seems the numbers have greatly increased in recent days. Ah. What the heck are these things? They must have been attracted by the noise. Dealing with this many might be a problem. Yeah, we need at least to get the sister to safety. Yo, need a hand? Just the man we want to see. Zed. Thank you. Thank Eidos you're here. I was wondering who it was, and here it turns out to be you guys. Why don't we save the chit-chat until we dealt with the guests? Right. Roger that.
Ready. Fight!
Ooh, let's go. Oh, wow.
KO!
Oh, wait, I still... Fuck, I jumped the gun. I thought that was the last one. Once again, I celebrate too early. Got him. Now we won.
You win.
Man, oh man, worked up quite the sweat on that. But honestly, I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. Then you have business in Zeiss? Oh, we handled that ages ago. Actually, we transferred to the Zeiss branch, from Zeiss branch to Grand Soul. Ah, I see. Which would mean that you managed to solve the kidnapping case. Well done. How's the redhead who got poisoned? Oh, he's fine now. Oh, pardon my rudeness. Whoa. Hey, who's the pretty lady? She's with you? She's single? What? I don't know. We all just met her. Your mouths are open, guys. Do you want me to tell Kaliko about this? I'm just making an objective observation. And what does Kaliko have to do with this anyway? I should appreciate all you coming to my sisters. You're saving my life. No, please think nothing of it. Just doing what comes naturally for a chivalrous man. Oh my. Oh please, he's a total sucker for a pretty face, isn't he? So it appears. You there, what are you doing? What? You four people are in an otherwise deserted area discussing what appears to be a confidential topic. Highly suspicious behavior. I think you're terrorists. What do you call a terrorist? If anyone's acting suspicious here. We're the Bracer Guild, Grand Soul branch. We came all the way to the aid of the sister here who was under attack by some monsters. What? Bracers? This gentleman speaks the truth. I came here to gather herbs when those creatures attacked me. And on a related note, I'm also a bracer. I'll be facing your buddies in the ring later. Calvardian martial arts? Ah, you're the guy in the martial arts competition that fights solo, right? Huh, you definitely got the muscles of a prize fighter. I'll leave you be, just this once. The Urban Road Villa is close by. Wanderers and sightseers are not welcome. Also, sister, I think we should escort you back to Gransel now. You've already been in enough trouble as it is from what I can see. Oh, but oh, for the love of it. You've been nothing but obnoxious the moment you stuck. Still, shush. We'll take care to avoid the Road Villa, sirs. You have our apologies for any inconvenience we caused. Very well. In the future, however, I advise you to know your place. Mouthing off to the wrong people can be hazardous. Come on, sister, let's go. Alright. Thank you again for your help. What? Who? How? Who the hell do they think they are? The Special Ops soldiers affiliated with the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Skillful to be sure, but their strongest suit is their sneakiness. Their only suit, if you ask me. Wait a sec. How do you know them, Zin? I ran into them at the martial arts competition. I was introduced to them then. They're actually fighting? What was the spies types be doing participating in something as public as a tournament? I guess I didn't feel necessary to conceal their identities. Well, we should get back to the city before they decide that they'd rather fight. Alright, what brings you two here anyway? Oh, yeah, duh. Actually, we were looking for you. Why is that? We had a favor we needed to ask. About that martial arts competition. So that's how it is, eh? Tell me something, though. Why do you want to take part in the tournament? Well, I've been kind of itching to do something like this ever since I caught those preliminary matches. You know, really throw down with some tough opponents. We're traveling all over to the kingdom to help prepare us to become full-fledged bracers. This would be the perfect opportunity to test ourselves to see if our training has paid off. Alright, let's do it. We can get you registered tomorrow before the tournament begins, so no worries on that score. Whoa. Hey, are you sure you're okay with giving us an answer so quickly? Hey, it'll give me a chance to see how skilled you are. You just watch my back. Roger that. Thank you, Zin. I'm gonna give it everything I got. We appreciate it. It's no bother. I've been planning to enter as a solo competitor, but I suppose that having some help could improve my chances of overall victory. Naturally, once I'm in the ring, that champion's in the bag. That championship's in the bag. So we're still one person short of the requirement, though. Since we have to face 4-person teams, one more would give us the best possible odds. Alright, Yeah, I bet we could beat them without a fourth. No, if you really want to come out on top, you have to be prepared. Battles wage well before the first blow is struck. Well, yeah, I guess. I wish Sarah were with us. That'll keep my spirits. Are you supposed we could ask Elnan to try to get in touch with her and roll it? I think she's kind of busy at the moment. Since Dad's not here and we're not there, the branch is pretty short-handed. Yeah, that's true. Is there someone who could partner with us? Yeah, and here it was, thinking you might never see your way clear to asking. Oh boy. Enter the pervert stage left. Don't tell me you were hiding out upstairs. Were you listening in on our conversation? Indeed. I heard every tragic syllable. Therefore, it seemed the appropriate time to make an appearance. Hey, who asked you to sit down? He was the one who was playing the piano before, wasn't he? You know him? Replace no with can't get rid of, and that about covers it. And we haven't even known him for that long either. Many call me Olivier Lenheim, the wandering minstrel from Erebonia. It was a stellar Joshua's pleasure to make my acquaintance on an earlier case, and ever since we seem to keep running into each other. Quit trying to trick him. Sin, don't listen to him. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but there's no harm in introductions, I suppose. Sin Vatek, bracer from California and perpetual traveler of the path of Wushu. I've enjoyed your piano playing. You do me a great honor, good sir. I've also heard tales of your prowess in the preliminary matches. Tell me, did you truly defeat a team of 4 entirely on your own? All I can say is that I had the good fortune of them all being rank amateurs. So what does a wandering minstrel, as you say, want with us? Wait, hold it. Olivier, I'd like for you to verify something for me. By any chance, you have a lot of spare time in your hands? And you say that I haven't changed, good Joshua. You were ever one for the pointed questions. It's been nearly a month since I came to Grand Soul. I've traveled the length and breadth of the city, enjoying all the sights except the castle. Those boorish soldiers would not allow me to pass. To be certain, there are other places that I'd like to visit, but I could not bear to leave with the birthday celebration so close. In other words, you're bored. Now, what is all this talk of being a man short that happened over here? I've heard that the winner of this competition will be invited to an extravagant dinner party. Surely this can only be divine providence. Yeah, pretty much what we figured you were thinking. I had in fact wondered if you might invite me to join you in this tournament. You okay with that? Wait, Sid, it's not that simple. I mean, you don't even know if he's any good in a fight. His specialty is orbital firearms, right? I think the team would be pretty well served by a broad range of tactics. What? Oh my, this is a surprise. I presume you could tell from my walk and the musculature of my shoulders. That and the way your eyes move. A martial artist and swordsman each have distinct ways that they track their surroundings. They track for a specific point on any possible target. It's characteristic of someone who is familiar with small arms. Whoa, that's awesome. I see, it certainly makes sense. I'll have to be more careful in the future then. And your eyes, do I pass muster for participating in the tournament with you? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard. Not sure I like this. Thank you for your assistance, Olivier. I think I'm gonna burst. Can't believe those guys are actually drinking out their meal like that. They must fill up from the legs. Well, Zin's got the constitution for it, and Olivier's just kind of a glutton. As long as it doesn't interfere with Zin's performance in the tournament tomorrow, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I guess worrying about it won't do any good. You want to go to the hotel in North Block? Or we should be ready right now. Good evening. Welcome to the Hotel Runenbaum. We're looking to stay for the night? Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild. We were told that the room would be ready for us. Can you please confirm that? So that was for you two. Yes, we do have a reservation for the both of you. Ooh, that's a relief. I'll just say thanks to Elnon. Estelle Joshua, correct? I'm sorry to ask, but may I please see your identification as bracers? Oh, just a sec. Yes, that'll be fine. And this is for you. Just take it upstairs and it'll be on your left. If you need anything, please contact the front. Alright, so with that, that's gonna do it for this game. Let's get out. So that'll do it for Trails in the Sky for tonight. So that was the start of chapter 4. So we'll see where we go the next time we come back to this game.